fight, I'm gonna bite, we're gonna take control. Out of the light, sharp as a knife, we're gonna take it all. Whoa, whoa. We got that hunger, yeah, we loud as thunder. Give up the fight, I'm gonna fight, we're gonna take control. Out of the light, sharp as a knife, we're gonna take it all. Whoa, whoa. We got that hunger, yeah, we loud as thunder.
And welcome everybody to night 3 of the RCWE tournament. We have already determined 5. We have already determined 5 of these 16 members that are going on to the round of 16. I will not be spoiling that for you in this video. You can go back and watch the previous videos if you haven't seen it already to see who has gone on to the round of 16. But we're kicking things off with Riku coming out to the ring. Who he's going to be facing, still unsure of yet. All the matches are a mystery. One thing is, you have to wonder if Sora is going to play a part. As you notice, Dwight is not out here, and that's due to what happened last week. Oh my god, it's Johnny Cage! Johnny Cage is coming out for the RCWE tournament? I know I'm getting distracted from what I said earlier, but this is a big freaking deal. Johnny Cage making his debut here in RCWE. He's going to be facing off against Riku here tonight. Quite a big deal that Johnny Cage is making his debut here in RCWE. To make it well known in the RCWE tournament. I mean, remember, Makoto made her debut in the women's tournament of, I think was it last year or a couple of years ago, and I mean, she outright won the tournament. So I mean, Johnny Cage, like, it's a big deal. Riku is just basically saying, bring it on, and Johnny is just definitely doing that. And Johnny is just prancing around. Look. He's just soaking this all in. But yeah, as I said, yesterday, basically, an incident occurred with Sora. I'm not going to go into too much details, but yeah, he attacked both Dwight and Riku, and Riku's not out here tonight. I believe it's because of Terry Crews's decision. He's basically not allowing Dwight to come out here. Oh, a TKO by Johnny Cage. He's going up onto the second rope. And misses with a fist, and oh, Riku just knocks him down with a drop kick as he's going to the top rope. And connects with an elbow drop right straight to the back of Johnny Cage. Throwing Johnny into the ring ropes, but Johnny knocks him back as Johnny knocks down Riku. and getting several shots right straight to the face. Belly-to-belly suplex onto Riku. Riku was trying to roll to the outside, but just couldn't. And Riku stops him and picks him up, slams down Johnny hard. Go 1, 2. Only able to get a 2 count though. Throws Johnny Cage into the corner, and oh, he misses the big splash as Johnny goes for a cover. 1, 2. Only able to get a 2 count though. Riku knocks him back, has him on the ground. Waiting for Johnny to get back up, and knocks him down with a clothesline. Now it seems like he wants Johnny to get right back up. He's waiting for him to get right back up, and that was kind of pathetic, if you ask me. Johnny believes so too, as he's just paying him back for that pathetic, weak attempt of a drop kick. Johnny getting up, slamming the fist right into Riku, and hitting him with one more. Johnny picks him up. Oh, but Riku stops him. Slamming the elbow right into the back of Johnny's head. But it doesn't faze Johnny as he's going for another suplex. And oh, shadow kick right straight to the jaw. 1, 2, 3, no. Riku able to kick out. And Johnny going up. Oh, it hits Riku with an elbow, and Johnny is just proud of himself. And oh, wait a sec. Here's Johnny. 1, 2, 3, and only able to get a 2 count. That's what he calls that finisher, the Here's Johnny. Johnny's waiting. He's waiting for Riku to get back up. But Riku just knocks him flat down. And DDT onto Johnny Cage. As Riku's waiting for Johnny to get right back up. To get him into a DTD, the Door to Darkness. 1, 2, 3, and Johnny kicks out. Is able to kick out of the Door to Darkness. Riku is pissed off about that. So knocks him down. And oh no, is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for the deep dive? And he sorry, he didn't miss. Johnny got his knees up, but that was kind of a mess of a fall. As Johnny knocks down Riku. As Johnny's trying to keep Riku down. Johnny's trying to signal for the end here, and oh, shadow uppercut. Shadow uppercut onto Riku, but not finishing him there. He calls this the Easter egg. I'll let you guys determine how that's an Easter egg. 1, 2, 3, and Johnny picks up the win. And as I said, if you can figure out why that's an Easter egg, it's a funny Easter egg. You can put it into the comments. If you figure it out, I will make mention of you. I will make mention of it on a future episode of RCWE. I will promise that. If you can figure it out, I will make mention of it. But it's a really obscure Easter egg, but if you figure it out, you'll have a good chuckle. I will say that. But yeah, in the comments, if you figure out why it's an Easter egg, put it into the comments, and if you get it right, I will make a comment saying that you got it right. And I will make mention of it on a future episode of RCWE. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, Johnny Cage going on to the round of 16. Who else is going to be a part of the round of 16? We still have one... Well, we still have one more match here tonight, so we'll be determining another person who's going to be going on to the round of 16. But who that's going to be, it's still a mystery to us. We don't know what matches are coming up. Wait a sec! That's Sora, and he has a steel chair as Riku gets it back up, and Sora just knocks Riku flat with a spinning kick, knocking the chair right into the face of Riku. As I said earlier, Sora basically attacked both Dwight and Riku last night. And as I said, I won't go too much into details as to what happened, but yeah, Sora is just basically attacking Riku right here, right now. As he throws Riku into the ring. And getting him with a spinning drop onto the concrete floor. And, oh, a power bomb onto the concrete floor. Sora goes into the ring. Riku is getting right back up as Sora is just yelling at him. Sora wants a match with Riku. Riku doesn't believe that Sora has the guts to keep attacking him and will advise him as to what's going to happen at the next episode of Friday Night Fights, whenever that will be. To our next matchup, as we just saw the Crimson Order talking within the, like talking about basically what happened in the previous episode. As we see Rick Sanchez coming out here, he's going to be facing off against, we don't know yet. Is still yet to be determined. As like I said earlier, everybody who's coming, it's a mystery as to what the matchups are going to be. The RCWE superstars don't know who they're going to be facing off against. You the fans don't know who's going to be. There's going to be. Yeah, you the fans don't know who's going to be coming out next. I don't know who's going to be coming out next. It's all a surprise to all of us. And it's the Battle of Ricks tonight. The Battle of Ricks. Rick Sanchez facing off against Rick Grimes. This is going to be a mouthful for me. I can already tell you that. Rick Grimes coming out here. He's part of the Navino World Order. In fact, just recently, just not too long ago, at Greed, at the AWAC promotion, they had their latest CPV, and at that CPV, Rick Grimes became the Inter-Commonwealth champion. Defeated two other people to claim that championship, and was an incredible matchup. I was watching all the way and cheering for Rick Grimes in that matchup. And yeah, if you ever get a chance, go watch RC99's AWAC promotion. He definitely does great work. As we kick things off for the Battle of Ricks. As Sanchez, I'm gonna have to use their last names in this, I'm sorry to say. I can't just go, Rick does this, Rick does that. It'll get too confusing as Grimes Sorry, even that feels really odd. I can do it for Rick Sanchez, but I can't seem to do it for Rick Grimes because it just doesn't feel natural. So for Rick Sanchez, I'll just use Sanchez. As Sanchez going for the cover, 1. Only able to kick out at the count of 1. Rick getting right back up. As Rick, oh, it's okay. I'm gonna get confused on this. They're both Ricks, so I'm just gonna go Rick for both of them. As Rick picks up Rick and knocks him down, as I'm already feeling it. As Rick, misses with the Harlem Hangover. As Rick goes for a back German suplex. Rick Grimes is trying to keep Rick Sanchez down. This is why it's bad to have 2 people with the same name. It's not hard to keep track of which one it is, but when you keep saying, Rick does this, Rick does that, as Rick is just knocking down Rick, and then just basically kind of shaking his arms and whatnot, as Rick, Rick reverses it and gives him with a blockbuster. Rick Sanchez goes for the cover, 1. As a reversal of the Irish Whip, as he just beats up on Rick Sanchez, just putting in several hard shots right to the temple. Rick Grimes just showing just what he's worth. I mean, remember, he just recently became Inter-Commonwealth champion at AWAC as he goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Only able to get a 2 count though. As Rick puts Rick up onto the top rope. What is Rick gonna do here? Fall away slam right onto Rick Sanchez as Rick Grimes going for the cover. 1, 2. Only able to get a 2 count. And a botched blockbuster onto Rick Sanchez. As Rick Grimes picks up Rick and slams him down with a body slam. Whip, and Rick just basically slams his arms into the head of Rick Grimes, now just pounding away onto Rick Grimes' head. And Rick with a frog splash right on top of Rick Grimes, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Rick kicks out, and Rick is not happy about it. Wait a sec. The Tequila Sunrise. The Tequila Sunrise onto Rick Grimes. Rick just has that locked into Rick. As Rick gets out of it. And slams him down with a slingshot. What is Rick gonna try to do here? I don't know, because Rick blocks him and knocks him back. And knocks him down. and slamming his fist right into the face of Rick Grimes. Rick Sanchez is getting pumped up, but Rick Grimes is back up as he knocks it down. Rick knocks him down again and knocks him down for a third time and lands right on top of him with a big splash to finish it all off. And sure shot. The sure shot. 1, 2, 3, and only able to get a 2 count there. Rick is just on the attack, trying to keep Rick down. I said this would get confusing. Anybody who's I feel bad for those who are basically I feel bad for those who are vision impaired, because my commentary is just not helping. I think he's trying to set up for the... Okay, he's trying to go for the get rickety wrecked onto Rick Grimes. 1, 2, 3, and Rick kicks out. Rick gonna try to do here. Picks him up and slams him down with a sit-down power bomb. Now he's going to the top rope. He's gonna go for a frog splash again or something else, and gets him with a Harlem hangover. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Rick kicks out. Just beating up on Rick. All this is just a catastrophe. As Rick picks him up, I think he's trying to go for the go to sleep, but Rick just stops him. He throws him into the ring ropes and Zombie Killer! The Zombie Killer! 1, 2, 3, and Rick kicks out. And okay. A little bit of phasing of in and out of reality. Thank you, WWE 2K. As Rick has him locked in, trying to make Rick tap out. When I say that Rick, it's Rick Sanchez who's basically caught in the submission hold. But Rick gets out. But Rick stops him. Throws him into the ring ropes, ducks underneath the clothesline, and connects with a clothesline. As Rick Grimes gets him in a gator roll. I don't know what doing. The ref was now checking up on Rick Sanchez. Really, after a gator roll? I mean, Rick Grimes is not a gator, so he's not going to do much damage with that. And wait a sec, Rick is back up as he gets him with the go-to-sleep onto Rick Grimes. Going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Rick Sanchez picks up the win, is going on to the round of 16. The Battle of Ricks is over. At least for this night only. I don't know if it'll ever happen again. Well, you'll have to tune in to find out if that will ever happen again or not. But still, you have to give it to Rick Grimes. He gave it all his effort, but Rick Sanchez outwitted him, got him, basically was able to catch him in the air and get him to go to sleep. Just watch on the replay. The epic Battle of Ricks. It's over. It's unfortunate for Rick Grimes. It's a little bit of a letdown here, but I mean, remember, Rick Sanchez has just been on a roll in RCWE. I wouldn't say he's undefeated, as he has lost at least one match here in RCWE, but he's been on a roll. He's had an incredible season. And where that'll take him, it could easily take him to winning the RCWE tournament. We'll have to see where things go. But that's all for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night for another episode of the RCWE Men's opening round as part of the RCWE tournament. I got a little bit tongue-tied, but I mean, that's what happens after the Battle of Ricks.